Welcome class to another session today. Let's begin today's yoga in Tadasana, mountain pose. Close your eyes for a moment. Get nice and grounded. Make your body tight. You can open up your palms, face them forward slightly, and begin breathing deeply in and out through your nose. Try to feel everything about your body. Let's lift our arms overhead and come down to Uttanasana, forward bend. You can add some movement like I'm doing here. Throughout today's session, really try to pay attention to what your breathing is like. Is it shallow? Is it deep? Is it labored at all? And then try to note what it's like for each different pose. Remember, on each exhale, try to push yourself farther down into the forward bend if you can. You can also rest if you need to. Let's add some arm swings in here, some dynamic movement. So you can cross your arms in front of you and try to switch which arm is crossed in front for each one. And let's go back to static. Reach back down again. And let's inhale and come up to halfway lift. Hands either below or above the knees. Make sure your back muscles are active and tight. And let's come back to full forward bend, Uttanasana. Check back in with your breath to see how it is. And let's stand up on the next inhale, coming up nice and slow. Just rest here. Lift your arms on the next inhale. Come back down to Uttanasana. Now let's come up to halfway lift. Back down to Uttanasana, full forward bend. And let's stand up on the next inhale. We're going to try a new variation of Uttanasana, wide stance here. So you can see I angled the mat so the camera's faced forward. You don't have to change your mat orientation, but make sure you're in a wide stance. You're going to angle your feet in, and when you're ready, lift your arms, inhale, and then dive down into that forward bend with a wide stance. You can keep your knees bent or locked out if you want. Just test it out and see which is right for you. Still reach down just like the regular Uttanasana. And if you notice, I reach back behind my legs, grab my calves to pull my body down even more. Gives you some leverage. You can unlock your knees to stand up on the next inhale. We're going to reset. Inhale and dive back down into that forward bend. And if your body gets too fatigued, don't forget that you can rest. You can stand back up, shake your legs out if you need to, and then resume. You don't have to push past that much pain. It's okay to rest. You can use your legs for leverage. You'll stand back up, nice and controlled. Let's bring our feet together. Okay, let's get ready for sun salutations now. Inhale, lift your arms, dive down to forward bend. Come up to halfway lift. Back down to forward bend. Place your hands on the mat. Shoot your feet back into the push-up position. Lower your body down. Untuck your toes. Get ready for upward facing dog. And then push your body up. Look up slightly. And shoot your hips up and back for downward facing dog. Bicycle your feet. Stretching out your hamstrings and calves. Make sure you're keeping your arms strong, pushing your head through the space in between your arms. Keep bicycling your feet. When you're ready, you can make them static, hold them in place, and drop both heels to the floor. Step forward, bringing your feet together into forward bend. Let's come up to a halfway lift. One more forward bend to end here, and reset by standing up. comes the second set. Inhale, lift your arms. Dive down to forward bend, Uttanasana. Halfway lift, forward bend. Shoot your feet back, push up position. Lower your body down, Chaturanga. Ready for upward facing dog. Push your body up now. Make sure your back is arched and you're looking up, keeping those anterior front side muscles relaxed. And tuck your toes, shoot your hips up and back for downward facing dog, and bicycle your feet up and down. And as you're doing this, check in with your body. See if you're fatigued or you're feeling good. Notice your breathing, how the pace of it is. If it's fast, slow, labored, shallow, whatever it is, just check in. Step forward, bringing your feet together into forward bend. Up to halfway lift. One last forward bend, and inhale to stand up. Back to Tadasana as we reset for our final set of the sun salutation. Come right back to your breath. Inhale, lift your arms, dive down to forward bend. Inhale up to halfway lift. Forward bend, shoot your feet back, push that position, and Chaturanga down. And then push up into upward facing dog. Arch your back, look up slightly, and keep those anterior muscles relaxed. So those are the muscles of the front side of your body. Keep pressing those arms, and then push back into upward facing dog, making your body into a pike, bicycling the feet, and then try to work your hands closer to your feet, shortening that range of motion here. And let's step forward into forward bend, halfway lift, back to forward bend, and let's stand up. Relax. And now we're going to take a seat on the floor. You can lie down on your back in supine position. So supine is on your back. You don't have to change the orientation of your mat. This is just for a better view for you. So the first pose here, when I get to it, we're going to sweep our arms out to the side and then back behind our head. So make sure you got enough space. Inhale, sweep your arms out to the side, then overhead. And you're going to reach back behind you like you were doing if you would be standing up in this position here. Only difference is that we're lying down now. And I also want you to pull your feet back towards your knees. So that is called ankle dorsiflexion when you pull your feet back towards your body. dorsiflex your ankles, reach up and back behind you with your arms. I want you to also try to press your lower back into the mat or the floor. Trying to not get overly hyperextended here. And then exhale, sweep your arms back down. Let's relax. And then inhale, sweep them back up over your head. Make sure your ankles are dorsiflexed. So pulled back towards your knees. Exhale, sweep your arms back down next to the side of your body. Inhale, sweep them back up. Exhale, lower them back down. And let's do some knee pulls here. So you can bend your knee and pull your leg towards your chest. So the opposite leg should be straight, and then the other leg should be pulled towards your chest with the knee bent. Your feet can be relaxed here. Also make sure when you're in supine here on the floor that your head is rested on the floor. So your head should not be pulled and lifted off the ground at all. Just let it relax and rest on the mat. And you can release your leg. Switch sides here. All right, other side now. All right, you can lower your leg down, rest for a moment. Next pose is going to be supine pigeon pose. You're going to lift your left leg in the air, bend that knee, cross your right leg over the left. You can orient your leg how you want there, and then thread your right arm through the space in between your legs, grabbing onto your knee. And then that left arm is going to come around the other side. You're going to pull on your knee, trying to bring that leg towards your body. Make sure your head's relaxed and on the mat. going to use your left hand to pull that right shin down your left leg, or down your left thigh. You can see on the video here. Now you're going to place both hands on your right shin, straightening your left leg out completely. And you're going to pull that right leg towards your chest. Make sure not to push it too far. Let's not risk any strains here. And then release, nice and slow, straightening that right leg out. Let's take a moment. Bend your right leg now, and then cross the left leg over the right. Same setup with your arms. You're going to thread that left leg through the space in between your leg, grabbing onto your knee with both hands. You want to try to pull that right knee down towards your chest. Let your head relax and be rested on the mat. Now you can use your right hand to pull your left shin down towards your body even more. Still keep your left hand on your knee. Now switch. Straighten the right leg, both hands on your left shin, and then pull your leg towards your chest. Okay, release slowly, bringing that left leg back towards the floor. Relax. Now let's bend both knees, bring it up towards our chest. We're going to grab onto our legs and kind of curl up into a ball. And now we're going to come to rocking baby movement. So as you're curled up into a ball, you're going to rock side to side. You can use your arm to push off the floor to gain some momentum. And come back to center. Drop your feet back towards the floor. Relax. And let's try meditation lying down from supine position today. So just lie down and relax. And when you're ready, pull up your Waking Up app and do day 5 of the course.